Anheuser-Busch buys BeatBox. The total U.S. nicotine market could reach about $67 billion in revenue by 2035. And an analysis of data points shows grocers engage in dynamic pricing. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top stories from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm CSP Editor Chuck Yulee.
And I'm Supermarket News Senior Editor Bill Wilson.
BeatBox is officially part of the Anheuser-Busch portfolio. The St. Louis-based beer giant has completed its $490 million acquisition of the ready-to-drink beverage. The deal gives Anheuser-Busch an 85% stake in the company, with the option to expand to a 100% stake after 5 years. BeatBox grew nearly 50% last year, according to Circana data. The acquisition was first announced in December.
Whether they want to admit it or not, Amazon, Walmart, Kroger, and other grocers engage in dynamic pricing, according to data access and proxy service provider Dakoto. Dakoto released a list Monday of retailers that use dynamic pricing most often, analyzing more than 1 million data points from 120 major e-commerce retailers. The data showed price declines rather than increases. Amazon leads by a wide margin, with 116,509 price adjustments and an average price drop of 35.3%, with Wednesday the best day for discounts. Walmart, Target, Kroger, Publix, and Wegmans also made the top 25 list.
The total U.S. nicotine market could reach roughly $67 billion in revenue by 2035. This comes from Goldman Sachs Managing Director Bonnie Herzog, who said cigarettes will shrink to 47% of revenue while smoke-free revenues will expand. Herzog spoke Thursday at a virtual session at CSP's Convenience Retailing University.
War in Iran seeing pressuring inflation. The joint U.S.-Israel attack on Iran could drive up gas prices and broad-based inflation around the world, according to several reports. Any significant price increases, however, depend on how the conflict impacts the supply of oil from the region and how long it lasts. Oil prices rose sharply on Monday to a little over $78 a barrel, compared with an average price of $69 per barrel in 2025. Some reports said the U.S. economy could be somewhat insulated from the impact of rising oil prices, however, because of its shale oil supplies and strategic petroleum reserve.
EG Group reported a 3% rise in fourth quarter EBITDA to $232 million and steady full-year results despite consumer challenges. Fuel margin growth and food service gains, including the expanding crispy, crunchy chicken rollout, helped drive performance. The company's loyalty program now has over 4.7 million members. The company operates nearly 1,500 U.S. stores and continues rebranding efforts, recently opening a flagship store in Florida.
A report shows pressure on traditional supermarkets. The rising cost of living has created a barbell effect among grocery shoppers, in which stores at both the high end and low end are seeing gains while stores in the middle are getting squeezed, according to a report from real estate investment firm JLL. Banners such as Aldi are growing at a rapid pace, while fresh formats such as Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and Sprouts are winning shoppers with a focus on health and wellness and the overall shopping experience. The report also identified the Southeast as a hotspot for supermarket development.
AI augments category managers. It does not replace them. This comes from Sid Kulkarni of McLean Company, who spoke February 25th at CSP's Convenience Retailing University. AI accelerates insight, but judgment stays human, and success depends on trust, governance, and data quality, he said. Category managers have to make increasingly complex decisions in today's ultra-fast-paced marketplace, and relying on strategies and tech from the 1990s and early 2000s will not work. And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and Supermarket News. I'm Chuck Yulee.
And I'm Bill Wilson. Have a great day.